Hi everyone, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading today that is for Sun, Moon and Risings. If it doesn't resonate with yourself, then please take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. I hope you like your messages today. If you do, please like and subscribe to the channel and you'll get updates every time that I put new content on the channel. Okay, let's get into the reading. Hi, this is a reading for Capricorn, for those that are in separation. It is a collective reading, so not everything will resonate for everyone. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Today is the 15th of June, so hopefully when it falls into your feed is likely to be when it is relevant for yourself. However, it could be your past, present or your future. So let's go into it. So this, like I say, is for those Capricorns that are in separation, to see if why it happened, and what are your chances of reconciliation, and what healing is needed. So let's have a look for you, Spirit. Can we get some cards for Capricorn, please, for those of the Capricorn collective that are currently in separation? Can we get some more cards for Capricorn, please, Spirit, for those that are in separation? They've given me jumpers for everyone else so far, so we'll carry on with the theme of jumping cards. Oh, good God. Okay. Okay, so in your overall energy, we've actually got the Moon card, and that is currently in the reverse. So that is suggesting that you may be going through a little bit of feeling like you don't know what's going on. You could be slightly out of your comfort zone. You might be feeling like things are hidden from you. You could have your intuition might be a little bit blocked, and yeah, it might just be that life is feeling a little bit dull and boring for you, and you need to kind of like find yourself, rediscover who you are. Now, in why this happened, so we've got the Four of Cups. So it's suggesting that somebody was feeling a little bit bored, not really seeing what's there in front of them, kind of missing out on the good things that are there, and looking for things, how do I put it, dreaming of things that aren't really there. So it's kind of like somebody that's looking for the grass that's greener on the other side, and actually missing that the grass is greener where you water it, kind of thing. You've also got the Ten of Pentacles, so it is suggesting this was a relatively successful relationship. It's just that somebody got bored. Maybe it's that maybe it's the whole fact of, maybe that's what you were aiming at, but the person might have got cold feet. We'll get some clarification to see exactly why that Ten of Pentacles, caused part of the issue, why it happened. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles it is the end of a cycle. It is right at the end of the journey before you start something brand new and fresh. So it could very well be that the relationship itself just ran its course, and that is the end of that particular phase of your life. It does suggest, that there was, home, family, continuity, but like I say, it is also the end of a cycle. So let's get some clarification on this Four of Cups and this Ten of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Please clarify this for Capricorn. That's too many cards. There's quite a lot of threes there. potential third parties, heartbreak, need for healing. Okay, suspected third parties potentially, right. So over here then, so this 10 of Pentacles, this Strength card came out in that massive pile of them as well. Now that's come out in the side, on its side, so it is suggesting a challenge. We've got the Four of Swords that also came out as a challenge, and we've got the World card that is in reverse. So this is suggesting to me that potentially somebody may be lacking a bit of inner strength, a bit of willpower. Maybe they're feeling a little bit cowardly. You know, they're lacking a bit of self-control, potentially, might be feeling a bit powerless in the situation. You've got the Four of Swords, which is suggesting that somebody is potentially needing to isolate and do some healing, or, you know, this is what was going on. So possibly that, you know, whoever was feeling bored or something needed healing, potentially because of this lack of courage or this lack of, you know, I mean, it could be self-control, self-discipline. Yeah, it is very much that somebody might needed to have done some inner healing on themselves. And then you've got this World card that is in the reverse, which is suggesting to me that this may have taken a while to, you know, to come to an end. It's like it's where you've come to the end of a chapter, but somebody wasn't able to complete it as such. So instead of moving forward into the next chapter, it's like somebody's gone, no, I'm just going to end it. But it's took a long time to come to that conclusion. So whether or not this has been dragging on for some time and somebody's been feeling really bored, but they've just lacked the courage to say it, you know, or maybe they've had some sort of issues where things they've needed to deal with certain things themselves, and they've just lacked that courage, and it's just took them a long time to put this to an end so that they can go and do that healing work that they need to do potentially. I mean, it could very well be that you might just be separated because somebody's not well, and maybe they're in hospital or they're in, you know, like a rehab, something like that, and you're being separated and isolated because of it. So it feels like it's an ending, but it's not an actual ending as such, because that World card is something where it's an inability to complete that chapter. So where this 10 of Pentacles is the end, it's right before the end of that chapter, it's suggesting that, you know, somebody wasn't really able to close it out, but there was a need for some alone time and some healing. Yeah, so in what kind of healing is required, you've got this King of Swords. Now, your King of Swords is somebody that is very intellectual. They've got a lot of high standards, and they've got some brilliant communication. They're also very decisive. So what might need healing is it could be something that, you know, it could be communication driven healing. It could be that you might need to take a tactical approach to healing, maybe. This is healing for yourself. So let's get some clarification on what exactly is it that this King of Swords is suggesting that you need to heal from with them. I mean, the sword itself, it is, I mean, it could be a person, it could be an energy that you need to heal from. So the swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Strength there we've got Leo. Yeah, let's have a... Okay, so we've got the Lovers. So that is, you know, making a choice of partner. We've got the Queen of Swords as well. So being able to express your thoughts and feelings. And we've got a Six of Swords. So, yeah, so somebody, you've got a couple of sixes here. So you might want to look at some reoccurring numbers and see if there's any messages from your spirit guides or angels for you. So what needs healing then? So the love connection itself, or how you view love potentially, or how you view this partnership. Maybe you need to, I mean, this particular Lovers card, you've got one person holding out the hand to the other to try and help them up. So maybe it's something where you might need to, you know, put an olive branch out there, maybe. Maybe it's something where you need to bring harmony. So it could also be that you need to harmonise with yourself. You've got the Queen of Swords in the upright, which is suggesting that you need to express your thoughts and emotions clearly. Sometimes being directly truthful as well. So maybe it's something where you've held a lot back. So maybe this strength card, somebody that's lacking strength and courage to do something, could be you. Maybe it's something where you've been feeling bored, or and you need to raise it. Or it could be where certain things have happened, and maybe there's been a lot of conflict, because you've got this Six of Swords as well, which is suggesting that you want to find some sort of peace and some harmony. You're quite happy to move on, move forward, or you need to, not that you are happy, but you need to move into some sort of calmer state as such. It could even be moving itself. It's usually Six of Swords, it's like moving into calmer waters, finding some harmony, some balance within yourself, possibly balance with the person as well. And I mean, you've got a couple of people here, they're all getting in that boat, and moving forward. So it could very well be that you just need to find something, some sort of peace, some common ground in order to move forward with this. Now you've got Two of Wands as your, what is the chances of reconciliation? The Two of Wands, it is a card, it can be a card of union. Twos are generally a union card. I mean, this is suggesting that, it potentially could be, somebody might be planning for some sort of reconciliation attempt. We have got a Knight of Wands though. That's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. So the Knight of Wands could be a short-lived reconciliation attempt. It is usually somebody that is a little bit unreliable, charges in with a lot of passion. So whether this is you or your person, but as quick as they are to come in, they can lose that passion and find another passion just as quick. So, they could be something where there might be a bit of in and out. It looks as though somebody is aware that it needs some balance, and we also have that Four of Pentacles, so that's another couple of fours that you've got out as well now. So that 444. So that Four of Pentacles there is suggesting that somebody's holding on tight to this as well. They are holding on tight to the thought of potentially rebalancing the situation. So it could just be that somebody wants to come charging in to give you some sort of offer, some passionate offer. They're aware that the situation needs a rebalancing because it may have not been balancing before, and they really want to keep hold of you. They may be aware that it wasn't a balanced relationship previously, that something may have been off, and yeah, it's looking like somebody does want to potentially reconcile. Now, what is the blockage? So we've got this King of Wands is the blockage. So this could be another person, or it could be somebody's personality. The King of Wands doesn't have to be a king. It could also, gender's fluid in tarot. It is just personality traits. Now that King of Wands is somebody that is passionate, loyal, charismatic, stands up for others, they're very honest. So whether this is you, whether this is your person, whether this is somebody else that either you or your person is involved with, it could even be somebody else that may have an influence on either one of you. It could be somebody that's giving advice potentially. But yeah, so this King of Wands, or these characteristics, is suggesting it could be a bit of a blockage to a reunion. So it could be very much of, it might be somebody new. The Page of Pentacles is he's looking, he can be somebody that's learning. So he's usually somebody that's, it's like a beginning to something new, a new start. So this could be very much, you may have started something passionate, where it might be a job, and this Page of Pentacles could be you having to learn new skills potentially. It's also somebody that's a bit playful, so it could very well be that you've one of you is having a bit more fun than the other one, with possibly with a King of Wands, and that might be putting a bit of a dampener on a potential reconciliation. And we've also got the Ten of Swords. So somebody is potentially looking at walking away from this. They are feeling like it is a bit too painful. And they're ready to heal from it. It is something where it's like they're stuck in old thought patterns, potentially. And the cycle is just continuing. So again, whoever's not able to release things fully could be dragging out the cycle. They might not be learning the lesson from it. We also have an Emperor in reverse. Now, he can be extremely manipulative. Again, this is just characteristic trait. It doesn't have to be a male. But yeah, he's usually somebody that doesn't really have any boundaries. He can be argumentative, inflexible. So again, that is, something that is a bit of an obstacle. So potentially, if this King of Wands is either your person or someone else, you could find that there's going to be a lot of arguments with them. If it's your person, potentially, you could find that there might be some arguments. Somebody might not be being flexible about, the way forward that needs to be to rebalance things. It could be you that might be in argumentative potentially. But either way, it does look as though somebody is completely stuck and they're unhappy. That there is something new that is potentially going on. Now, the feelings of your person, they've got this death card. Now, the death card isn't obviously death. It can be, but in this circumstance, it just looks as though they were aware that something has ended. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that their feelings have ended for you, but it could mean that they were aware that something needs to come to an end. So whether it is an old behavior, whether it is an old thought pattern, whether it is a belief system, or whether it is the actual relationship itself. Now, we've also got the Ten of Wands that's come out, which is suggesting that they are aware that something is creating a massive burden on them. So maybe this separation is quite burdensome and they are ready to put it all down. We've also got the Seven of Swords. So that can be a deception card. It can be somebody that's lying, cheating, stealing, but it's also somebody that's potentially planning. And we've also got this Knight of Pentacles. So it does potentially suggest that they are making some sort of plans to move forward. Now, whether that is to move forward to you, I've got a feeling it probably is, because you've got this over here, somebody wanting the reconciliation. And like I say, they're ready to put down the burden. They know something needs to come to an end in order for something to restart. So yeah, you've got, with this Knight of Pentacles, he's somebody that moves forward slowly. So it could very well be that, your person's putting in some planning, and they're ready to move forward, baby steps potentially, to start something fresh, and start moving slowly towards you. Now, this Four of Pentacles, so the guidance that you've got for your current situation, okay? So the Four of Pentacles there is suggesting that you embrace security, potentially that you might need to be a little bit greedy as well. If you've got some money, do some saving for a rainy day, because you never know when you're going to need it. Potentially look after your finances and make sure that you are generally stable. Now, we've also got this Nine of Pentacles. Now, she is somebody that is extremely successful. She's usually somebody that is very secure, self-assured. They're like, she's like a businesswoman. She's single, happy, doing everything herself. Doesn't really need anybody. But so this is suggesting that you need to get yourself into a secure mind frame. So abundant, happy, doing things on your own. We've also got the Two of Wands in the reverse. So like we were saying before, that Two of Wands where it's the reconciliation, potentially, this is suggesting that you currently have limited ambitions and that you might be not really seeing everything that's there. You could also be dreaming a lot. Instead of putting things into plans, or, you know, actually progressing with things, you might just be doing a lot of daydreaming. So where your person is currently planning things and potentially starting to move forward with them, you're just dreaming of what to do. Now you do have this Three of Cups as well, which is also suggesting that you go get yourself out there, celebrate, spend time with your friends and your family, you know, be social, potentially go to a party maybe with them. Obviously doesn't have to be, but yeah, this is suggesting that you go and socialise, spend some time on your own, get yourself in a good secure place, spend, you know, concentrate on your money, your finances, your home, make sure that you're secure, and start enjoying yourself and go and enjoy yourself. So I'm assuming that you were probably the person that was bored all the way over here, so this is saying it's time to go and enjoy yourself. Okay, and that is the guidance for your current situation. So your person is going to take, he's the slowest moving card in the deck. Your person is going to take some time to come towards you, so go and enjoy yourself and enjoy your single time while you can, because if they do come to you, it might be a while. Yeah, they're still slow. It's slow and steady. Okay. So the other energies we've got out here then, so we've got more fire, so Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We've got Pentacles, which are Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Aries again with the Emperor, again Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So yeah, so you've got a good few different things on there. Did I say what the moon was? I don't think I did I? So the moon is Pisces energy. So yeah, oh, and the death card is Capricorn. No, it's not. I'm lying to you. The death card is not Capricorn. That's Devil. The death card is Scorpio. Okay. And oh, Gemini for that Lover's card there, and Leo for your Strength card. And just in case I never confirmed what all the swords are, they're Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. Okay, so now what I'm going to pull is Dark Confessions of the Soul to see if your person has got any messages that they want to give you that they're not able to say themselves. So Spirit, have we got any Dark Confessions of the Soul? Any messages that Capricorn's separated person can't tell them? Generally because they're lacking confidence. Now, just a slight trigger warning, some of these are quite triggering because they are quite dark, so you might want to skip ahead, you know, 30 seconds maybe, however long it takes me to shuffle them and announce them. But yeah, they can be a little bit triggering. Spirit, can we get some messages from Capricorn's person? That'll do. Right, so the first one that came out then, I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. I don't want to be connected right now. I wish to be left alone. I cannot be vulnerable with you. I'd rather hide in the darkness before I let you see inside of me. I've lost faith in you and cannot see a future with you anymore. I have karmic debts that need to be paid before I can come back to you. I cannot listen to your voice. It affects my soul, and I cannot support your actions. It's too much for me to deal with. So this could be a number of things, but it does suggest that your person is hurting. You know, they've got some things that they need to heal and deal with. But yeah, I mean, even this, I don't want to be contacted right now. They want to be left alone. You know, that doesn't necessarily mean that they don't want you. It's just that things are too painful, especially if they're you know, even listening to your voice is hurting them, because it's going to be triggering memories of you. It could be very much of, you might have some happy news to give them, but they feel like they can't support it because it makes them sad, you know. Again, they've got many regrets that need moving forward. They've got karmic debts. I mean, I've lost faith in you and can't see a future with you anymore. Doesn't necessarily mean that you've done something wrong. It just means that they could have completely just lost faith in everything, you know. I can't be vulnerable with you. You know, that's again, that's things that they need to heal from, and damage that they might have that they need to deal with. Well, obviously need to deal with, not might need to. Right, let's get some Moonology Oracle cards for you as well, to see if Spirit has got any more messages that they would like to give to you. Spirit, if we've got any Moon Oracle messages that you would like to give to Capricorn. Now that's half a deck. I'm not taking half a deck, Spirit, please. Just one or two more cards would be fine. It's half a deck again, so I'll just take that one that's jumped on its own. Right, so we have got, don't let pride get in your way. Okay. You and your loved ones are safe, and emotions are running high. Okay. So I hope that has helped some of you Capricorns out there that may be going through a tough time in your separation. Good luck, and thank you for joining me.